Before Prohibition, there were over 4,000 craft breweries in the United States. Willamette Valley was once the hop capital of the world from late 1800s to the early 1900s. Who would have believed that there were Chinese hop farmers who were part of this craft beer movement? Ming was born in 1903 in Portland, Oregon. Ming's father leased land to grow hops from 1908 to 1928 in Aurora, Oregon. Ming and his other 7 siblings grew up working on a hop farm.
The following is an interview with Ming at his residence at the address 25141 Northeast Boones Ferry Road. The date is April 19th, 1982, and the interviewer is Daniel C. Robertson for the Benton County Historical Society.
My parents came from China. My father came here on a windjammer in Portland when he was 16 years of age. Yeah, so I was born in 1903. Shortly after that, Mother didn't want to raise us children in town, see. Dad had a laundry in Portland at that time, see. So we moved up to Tualatin, 1908. Around there sometime, then we moved up here in the Willamette Valley. I live here practically within 5 miles of here. We came up here on the Marimani farm. We rented from the Mukis. There was 3 brothers of the Muki boys.
So there were many Chinese not only working in the fields, but renting land and growing hops.
Yes. There were a lot of them here. There were a lot of them here. You might say there used to be a lot of hop yards in the valley. They wasn't big, like you find up around Independence or places like that, see. The one we had over at Muki was 60. See, we were over there a few years, then we moved over here on the Crystal place. See, we quit the hop business in 28. And so that's all I know was hops from the time I was a kid, see. Everything that was necessary in the hop, but later on in years, I worked the horses probably more than anything else, see. Of course, when we harvest the crop, I would drive the horses in a wagon to haul the hops to the dryers. My brother Hong, he was in charge of it, see, because Dad and Mother, they didn't speak English, see, but very little of it, you see. Well,
about how many harvesters did you hire to harvest your hops each year?
I would say we're gonna have about 150 people, I guess.
Were they local people or were they transient people or?
Well, they were transit and some locals, see.
Many different nationalities?
Well, they were mostly white, I would say, but there was a few years when my brother inserted an ad in Oregonian. We had some Negro people picking for us. They were real good pickers. They were real nice people. They came up then on the Oregon Electric, and they stopped off at Wallace Station, and because we had tents and so on, you see. Every year somebody comes. They'll have an instrument and they play and they sing, see. around the campfire. We built a huge campfire them days, you know, see. And we spend the evening until they're ready to go to bed, you know, the song or stories, recitation, you see. Of course, you know, around hop picking time, it's always exciting, you know, because that new people come in and renew old friends and acquaintances, you see, that come to pick hops, you know, they come year after year, you see, when you're the same people, see.
Why did you leave the hop business in 1928?
Well, I suppose we just got enough of it, I guess. Well, you know, see, Dad passed away in 1928. You farm all these years, and, well, the thing is this here, you know, well, you're not able to own your own farm, and you're paying quarter rent, you know what I mean? It's a lot of time you're just working for the other fellows, you know. So.
Ming became a mechanic after he stopped hop farming in 1928. After running 2 hop yards in Aurora, Oregon for 2 decades, the Key family could not own the farmland due to Chinese Exclusion Act